teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. And so they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Come on, set. Black 40. Set.
Love going to throw right away. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go ultra. Here we go. Smith, red. Set.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Packers at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Green. Here we go, set. Blue, ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to walk one deep left side here. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10.
60 red. 60 red. 6. Mega. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Go!
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Packers defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave him 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Play action. Willis And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
19, 79 Broncos.
Now Willis. He'll try and do this himself. That is incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Here comes Reed. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Willis now off play action. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get out to the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
St. Brown in motion right. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 40 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here we go.
Love now. That's taken in by Golden. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200 plus right now. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready. Ultra. Go ultra. Yellow. Zoom. Hut.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Blaster, stick. Ready?
Now Love. Throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the second quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 46 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
St. Brown in motion right. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it second down and 12.
Liking 18. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Ready?
Here's Willis. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They go play action with Willis. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution, it's not just performance, it's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
On third down, here comes Jacobs. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors, 70, 79 Broncos.
Willis looks to pass it here. To the left side, he finds Teslau.
And he's got this down to the 35. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
The give, right side for Gibbs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
Packers 37-yard line.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Red, 70, Bronco 80. Let's go.
Now Willis to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First down. 2 yards on the play. And the Lions first down.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Ready. Get it. 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Second and 14.
Go. 19 lock. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Now Willis to throw.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pick up there on 20 yards.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Willis looking to throw it.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They juked him.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they got it 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Love.
That's the Kraft for tight end.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Love. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Set, huh?
They get this out left. Touchdown! Tucker Kraft in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Ready up. 18, 5 in. Ready. 70, 70 Rangers. 70.
Last play of the half. Here's Willis.
He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, and for the first time this season, he's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Okay, ready.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Willis.
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Cowboy 80.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Go.
Now Willis.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Come nice, crack all 80. 7 Pirates.
In motion right, that's Williams. Willis will look to throw it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one. When he made his presence felt there, a big pickup on 3rd down.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, he has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Lions are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Fights through, and now a crease. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Ready?
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. Touchdown, Packers! Matthew Golden, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Packers have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, second and a yard.
Let's go. Drag him 60. Panthers, 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw, here's Willis.
He got his man, complete.
Still going.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
32.
Throwing. Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden, 46 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. There he goes again. He's on his way. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We got a brand-new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. There's that man again. It's complete. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards. Right? They just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? I don't think there was a someone on the field got confused because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 39 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
18, right in. Warriors, 70, Timberwolves. Dragon, 60. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
It's been a great game, and we are not done yet. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the double.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And this one is incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
2nd and 10.
Real green. Come on, set. 50, green. Edo blue. Hut.
Play action this time with Love.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Love now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally, he's taken down at the 18.
Okay, ready?
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw again. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Let's go now. Ready?
Love from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
The 2-yard line.
Set. Ready?
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And it's a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft from a yard out. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. On the return, Williams. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied after the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Back to throw, Willis. And that will get the off target and incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18. 5.
Willis
This is going to be intercepted.
Now he's loose at the 40.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
Following the interception, Love. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Tucker Kraft, 27 yards. And the Packers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
The score, Packers 56, Lions 49.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hot 7, Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Ready.
And here's Willis now off the play fake. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll make it third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Willis. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Here's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Play action. Here's Willis. Now he'll tuck this and run. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Here we go. Go.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Party got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
1st and 10 at the 29.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Another run for Gibbs here.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing, Willis. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Let's go now. Wrap up 65 catch. 65 catch. Steady.
Now Willis. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18.
Willis, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a play to catch. Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining. Boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Check. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
That's a really good game right there. They picked up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
18 Cardinal.
Here's Willis. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Packers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Packers, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Detroit, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.